to sunny San Andreas. We are here in Sandy Shores, and since I've got my GTA install working, we've done the police, we've done the ambulance, and now I guess it's time. It's only fair to show some attention to the San Andreas Fire and Rescue Service. So we showed off the kind of new livery and new ped, well, old ped, for the ambulance service, and in the same vein, I have dug out an old ped mod I had for the fire service. So I've gone ahead and reskinned it so that it's dual livery. It's basically just the default firefighter with extra steps. I've also switched out the helmet so that it's not American helmets. So if we have a look at what we've got in the uniform, so yeah, we've basically got the, you know, the dual language. It's a wee bit janky on this model because it kind of makes a V shape on the back, but I can't really help that. So if we go to the menu, we've basically got a bunch of accessories. So we've got a toolkit for rescue work. We've got breathing apparatus, which we can have down at our side or up on our face. And we've also got a high-vis vest, of which there are 3 flavors. There is the high-vis fire variant for use on the roadside, on the motorway for vehicle accidents and whatnot. There is the alternating red and white incident commander vest, which is here, and I never bothered to dual language this one, but this is for hazmat support, so for times where you need to go provide hazmat to incidents. There's also the hats, so we've got the Rosenbauer style European fire helmets, which is quite nice because the mask fits in quite nicely to it, which is quite good. This will be easier to manage once I get this. Well, not this necessarily, but once I get an EUP compatible setup, which I don't have at the minute. This is, like I say, this is a very old ped mod that I've just reskinned. So yeah, so hats. So we've got the white one, we've got the yellow one for firefighters, the white one for officers, and not being used and needs to be replaced is the green one for the special operations response team of the ambulance service. Let's go ahead and get rid of this, so we'll kit ourselves up as needed. So as before with the paramedic mod, so I'm using fire callouts, which is here, and it is also I mean it's a work in progress. It is still at the moment relatively basic. So there's no fire hose, there's no like multiple firefighters in the same mod. So, you know, it's just you yourself and dealing with stuff. The calls do spawn naturally within the GTA response framework, but the same as agency callouts, fire callouts is not a firefighter mod. It's a firefighter extension for the police mod. So once again, as we discussed in the last video with the San Andreas ambulance service, you have this you get some peculiarity from the fact that, you know, I am a police officer, I can't technically arrest people, I can't technically get caught up in pursuits, and you also just get a wee bit of janky things that happen around you. I get that LSPDFR is a good jumping off point for extensions that allows you to do things without having to completely write a new mod. There are issues with it, which is why I've tended to avoid them for quite a while.
Dispatch calling Unit 1, Lincoln 18. We have a stolen police vehicle in Sandy Shores.
So let's go to this. So we're going to go to the police radio. We're going to put no calls. So there is no way, unlike the paramedic mod, unlike the paramedic mod where you can set yourself to only have paramedic calls, there is no such thing in fire callouts. But you can start a specific call out. So I figure the best thing to do, oh yeah, actually before we do this, the vehicle that we have today, because there's no fire hose, there's only fire extinguishers, I figure it's a good time to take out the newly reskinned Ford Ranger. So it's now the Ford Ranger is now the first fire vehicle to be in its dual language livery, along See at the back of it there. So this would carry equipment, but obviously not fire hoses. So I think it's perfect for today's operation. So I thought that was smoke in the horizon, but I think it's just exhaust fumes close by. So we're gonna go into, you know, the station basically, and we're going to go ahead and start a call out. So I am just going to shut my eyes, press down, and at a random arbitrary point I'm going to stop it, and we're going to look at what we've got. We've got 5 alarm fire 2. Fuck knows what that is. So let's yeet this and see what we get.
All units, we have a structure on fire in Grapeseed.
So we've got a structure on fire in Grapeseed, which is a nice little blue light jaunt, so let's go. Okay, so, right, we're going to be dealing with a fire here, so let's, before we start going good and proper, let's go ahead and get ourselves equipped. So we're going to need our fire helmet and some scuba tanks, which we can put on when we get there. So we're equipped for dealing with fire stuff, and we're just gonna blue light it here. So let's go. He's seen us, good man. 5 alarm. I wonder if that's American for fire that requires 5 pumps to attend. Because obviously, you know, as with most things, this is American that I've had to, you know, we have to make British of somehow. So yeah, 5 alarm, that might be what that is. I guess we'll find out when we get there. Stop, stop, stop. Oh yes, we've got a good bullhorn. Oh, listen to that. Alright, let's go. Whoa, whoa. Can you see the smoke just coming through the fog? Holy shit. It's a misty day, but yo, I like this. Oh, this is giving me a sense of dread right here. Look at the smoke billowing out that shit. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh, I've got a shitty Ford Ranger and a fire extinguisher. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so we're here. Wow, that's ominous. That is ominous. Why is our firefighter just darting around on the roof? Okay, so apparently there's, yeah, okay, so apparently the firefighter's on the roof. So, we're here. So let's go out and do what we need to do, and let's do it quickly. So we're going to go to model spawning. We're going to go to the clothes menu, and we're going to put our scuba gear on. We're going to go into our equipment menu, get equipment, and get fire extinguisher. Get a flashlight as well, just in case we need it. And we're going to use the button to put our scuba gear on. SCBA. I call it scuba gear, I know it's not, but... Alright, let's put out some fires. So our colleagues are up on the roof, but we need to basically get all this shit on the ground sorted beforehand. So aim base of the fire, and let's just keep going. Okay, let's go. Let's put out some fire. Actually, I was taking the fire as it comes, but fuck it. Let's go and deal with the let's deal with the interior fires first, because if we're, you know, this is where the structure could be affected. Yeah, so we want to make sure that the structure, fires that could affect the structure are dealt with first, and then we will, yeah, we'll go ahead and, come on. Yeah, so anything that could affect the structure we'll deal with. and then we'll deal with any ancillary fires that might be floating around. Come on, oot you boot. Okay, that's out. Let's get these boxes. Come on! Get put! I wonder if these are maybe tied to a bigger fire around the other side. So, let's go. Oh god, the kitchen is hell on fire. Okay, so let's, I'm not actually sure where technically the base of this fire is. I think it's actually on the table. Right, okay, that's it. Okay, let's, minor fire, major fire over here. So let's, yeah. Whoa, major fire. Let's deal with this fire at the staircase. First of all. So thankfully, unlike real life, these fire extinguishers are infinite. In real life, a fire extinguisher only lasts for about, you know, what, 30 seconds? So, you know, you kind of have to hope that you've got the fire out by then, otherwise, you know, you're a wee bit fuckled. So, got a few bits of minor fire. Let's just get this, because that'll affect access to the staircase. So let's just get this minor fire out, keep pointing at the base, although these flames are tiny, so, you know, everything is the base. Come on, get put! I feel like we could be here for 14 days just putting out flames. Is there anything else over there? No. So I know from what I read that there is a Patreon version of the mod. Me being unemployed for 11 months, I can't afford fuck all that's not food. Hell, I can barely even afford that. But, yeah, so I can't get involved with the Patreon version of the mod, unfortunately. But I do know that there is talk of them of getting. I wonder if this has run out, because it's not. It's hardly. It feels like it's not really doing anything anymore. It's still going. It just feels like it isn't. Yeah. So. Okay. Let's just keep going here. So depending on your fire extinguisher, you know, you would sometimes kind of use a fast motion to put fires out. So me sweeping side to side out of boredom isn't actually particularly unrealistic. Yeah, right, okay, I don't know why these fires are going out. Let's deal with the big fires and then we can come back to the tiny fires later. Because as long as the big fires are out, I'm cool with it. Okay, that's out. Nothing out here. Right, so we'll do a wee bit of dusting of the flames in here. I also think some of the flames are angle dependent, so they appear sometimes and not others. So let's, yeah, okay, so let's start getting some of these big fires out. Get put out, flames! Get put out! Okay, I think that's done anyway. So here there's just some small flames that aren't really doing a great deal. So, whoa, big fire outside. Okay, we can't get it. Can we get outside here? Oh, we can. Okay, yeah. Porch can fuck off. Ah, yeah, so here's the pumps. So let's just... No, remember what I said? Oh, that's a big fire. Let's get rid of this, because that is a big fire on the side of the building, so... You know, we can't be having that noise. Okay, yeah. And then we'll get back to dealing with the structure fires, because like I say, anything that's... it's actually quite far away from the side of the building, so yeah, fuck it, let's go back inside and deal with the structure fires. Minor fires, don't care, let's try and get the big angry ones, so like this is a big angry... Oh shit. This is a big angry fire, so let's go ahead and deal with that. Come on, come on. Okay, that fire's done. Is this a door that can be opened? Yes. So, So yeah, right, fine. Let's focus on this big fire. Okay, the house is no longer red, so that's a good thing. Because the mini-map, everything was red for a while. I didn't quite know what that meant. Because I've not dealt with a fire of this scale before using this mod before, so I'm kind of in uncharted territory. Right, okay, so the living room looks not bad. Cool. Oh. There's a not well man here. Basement? There's a basement? Alright, let's check the basement. Oh, there's a methamphetamine lab. Minor fire, but nothing huge. So we'll douse it with a wee bit of fire extinguishant. Yeah, okay. Because oh, there is flames down here. Yeah, I think part of me, given that they don't go away as quickly as they realistically should, I tend to think that the smaller fires. Oh no, there we go. Okay. I tend to think that the smaller fires are linked in some way to the bigger fires. Right, so anyway, we secured this living room and we've got a gentleman who's not very well. So let's put the fire extinguisher away. And so there's no way to pick. Yeah, so there's no way to pick up bodies in this. So the only thing you can really do is attempt CPR on scene, and they're either dead or you let them walk out of their own accord. We've secured the area, which is all we can do, so we're going to keep doing some pumpy chesty boys, and we'll just have to see how this goes. So we'll attempt CPR. They've obviously been in smoke-filled area for a long time, so, you know, probably good chance they're not alright. They're not going to come back. So in reality, if you were a paramedic doing doing compressions, unless there was extenuating circumstances that you would want to continue it, like, you know, you do defibrillation and they show a rhythm, or the other way, like they're decapitated and there's no point in doing CPR because there's not going to recover. Unless there's extenuating circumstances such as those, you would keep doing compressions for 20 minutes. Now in game it doesn't make us do 20 minutes of compressions, so you know, that what we've done is in game long enough to make the decision that unfortunately they are deceased. A good talking point actually. Again, we can't move the body because of the way that the GTA animations work. However, a couch is a soft surface. You wouldn't want to do CPR on that. I mean, you wouldn't want to do CPR in a house filled with smoke. If this was, let's remove the fire from the situation. If you came across somebody like this, you'd pull them onto the hardwood floor where you could really get good strength behind you to do the compressions. Because if you do it on the couch, what happens is you push down on the body and the body just sinks into the couch. Not effective. Hardwood floor, that doesn't happen. So yeah, that's good. Anyway, right, they're deceased. Let's get the fire extinguisher out and see what we can find. So this place is secure. I need to cough, sorry. Right, there's spicy fire in here. So nothing here, but there's spicy fire in the second kitchen. That would already been in the fucking kitchen, but yeah, this is the second kitchen. So let's just get the big fire sorted. So we're just going to spray. Do 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 do. Yeah, okay, right, that's done. So let's deal with this medium fire right here. Done. Alright, let's go. Okay, so we'll just get some of the little tiny fires out. I think we just have to point them for a while. Maybe, like, I don't know, maybe this is a wee bit too long, I think. Okay, fine. Right, once again, we still really want to identify big fires. I don't think there's any on the ground floor. And we are conscious that our colleagues are trapped up on the roof. So let's go upstairs. And I can already hear some spicy flames. So let's go ahead and de-spice this room. That one's done. So one thing, in the EUP version of this skin, you can get the hood and things, but I'm struggling to find a European style helmet to use in EUP, which is unfortunate. Hopefully I can get one eventually. But yeah, the EUP version, you'd actually have a flame resistant hood, because a firefighter, if a firefighter went into a major fire such as this, like this, they just get scalded around their neck because it doesn't come down. German helmets, they're quite cool actually, because they've got like a flap that comes down and protects the neck. You still wear a hood underneath it, but you just got that extra layer for protection. I don't care about any of this. Oh fuck, that's another body. Okay, so let's just do a quick check. Don't care about the flames that are outside. Looks like interesting shower. Let's come into here. Oh no. Okay. So we've got multiple deceased. Let's oh no, that's just sleeping bags. Well, there is one on the other side. So let's go ahead and you know, deal with some of these flames. Yeah, I think the problem with dealing a fire of this magnitude is that you know, you don't want it to be over too quick. There is a balance between it, but I think the flames do take out a lot of kind of enjoyment, because it's just, you know, how long am I sitting here just holding mouse 1? There's nothing more sophisticated than that. I mean, it's not like Notra. I mean, of course it's not, because it's like some mod for GTA, and it's a great work so far. But like, yeah, I think it needs to work on its fun balancing a little bit. But you know, that's just my opinion. Right, okay, that's done. Nothing else on here. Right, okay, cool. Okay, so there's some stuff on the roof. We can deal with the roof later. So this fire is gone. We're just gonna... How's our colleagues doing? So our colleagues are just milling about on the roof. Cool. Let's go ahead and see. So we've got another person in here. So we're just gonna... We're not gonna bother attempting CPR just now. I think we're just going to wait until the fires are out, and then we'll call in some medical peeps to deal with the situation. Come on, get put out. Thank God the flames don't spread, because the amount of time it takes just to get through the flames is quite excessive indeed. Right, okay, so we've got some stuff. Let's deal with some of this stuff. So this is outside, but it's on the roof, so it's part of the structure, because the roof can collapse underneath it. So let's get some of the flames out. You know, I think one thing to give it, it's certainly, like, okay, yeah, maybe it's not as technologically advanced as Notroff. At least there's more to do. It's not just put out one fire and you're done. I mean, I've got bodies to deal with. I've got flames to put out. Right, let's just... I think the best thing is just to point until it stops. Maybe get nice and close. Up close and personal. It's just too long, isn't it? At least we get a nice view of that Scania fire appliance. Okay, I'm now once again beginning to think, because some of the collections of small fires like that, they just seem to never want to go out. Which makes me think it's a situation where if you get the big fires out, you know, that then it's dealt with. I don't know. I just don't know. Right, that's now just a collection of small fires, so I'm just going to ignore it. Right, okay, I'm unfortunately getting to the point where I'm just like, what am I doing with my life? Right, that fire is mostly out. Let's get some of this stuff on the roof. That one's out. I wonder if I can deal with it on this side. Because that's the other thing, if it's hidden behind a wall or something, it might be, you know, impossible to take out at the minute. But yeah, like, small flames, they should probably just go out instantly, but like, yeah, I can understand the bigger flames take longer, but like, this is, it's just too long. It's not even out, like, yeah. And it's one of these things of like, you know, this isn't what GTA is meant to do. So, you know. I've got an idea. Let's cheat. Yeet. Nobody said I had to roleplay this. Spawn. Hydra Max. Yay. Let's go. Oh yeah. Airport fire tender. Let's fucking go. Right, let's yeet some of these fires on the outside. I don't think this is helping, actually. Yeah, I don't think this is helping at all. Right, let's see some of these bigger fires. For the sake of copyright strikes, I need to put the radio off. Okay, let's use this to extinguish the exterior of the building. Right, okay, so we've still got this. Yeah, the problem is because this turret doesn't go down very far. Like, I imagine this is all something that's going to be picked, like, you know, sorted as mod work continues. Just for the moment, it's kind of extremely frustrating. I can't even see if I'm hitting it. No, I'm definitely not hitting it. Alright, we'll deal with that one with the fire extinguisher. Let's get rid of this on the roof. Yeah, the problem is that the center of the camera isn't the center of the gun. Fucking hole. So actually hitting what you think you're hitting is kind of difficult, to be honest. Oh, right. Is that yeah, okay, that's it. Right, let's yeet around and come at this the other way. See, it's a Notroff problem of, like I say, you don't exactly know what you're shooting at with the water gun. But unlike Notroff, there's no white steam for you to be able to identify that you're getting the right things. Do you know what? Your house is already ruined. Fuck you. Fuck your fence. Boom. Yeah. Oh, I've set the wheel on fire. It's all gone wrong. Run away, run away, run away. My plan failed. The fire engine's down. Ooh. Sad. Yeah, do you know what? Do you know what? My fire extinguisher has run out. We'll leave this in the hands of the crews that are there. Oh, it dies! Rude. Absolutely rude. This might actually, hang on, break everything because... Yeah, we're back as Michael. And he's got some kind of metallic ass kiss on his cheek. Alright, okay. So, are we still on duty? How can I tell if I'm on duty? Yeah, okay, fine. We are on duty. So let's model spawn, close, fireman. Let's, yeah, right, okay. Fine. So it's now the next day. Let's just go to here. Let's do spawn, spawn Ford Ranger. So this is obviously not the Ford Ranger that we dealt with before, so let's... There we go, right. That's a right vehicle, so... We switch the radio off so I don't get no copyright strikes. And, right, okay, fine. So that incident's really taken up a lot of our time for not a great deal of payoff. There's no settings really that let me like pick how easy the fires are to put out, so hopefully that's something that gets sorted in an update. Let's have a look and see what there is. So start call out. Let's look for something that doesn't have a fire. And actually, that caught my eye. Hazmat call HL. Don't know what HL is, but hazmat call. That could be interesting.
All units, assistance required in the Humane Labs facility.
Oh, HL, Humane Labs, right, okay, cool. So, there is an industrial accident in Humane Labs. A hazmat team is required. Now, we don't have a hazmat vehicle, but what we can do is we can go into our thing. We're going to go to model spawning. We're going to go to our clothes menu. We're going to get our little hat on. You can keep your hat on. And we're going to get our high-vis with hazmat support. Alright, let's go. So we can change later, that's not a problem. Right, so, responding to the Humane Labs. Oh yeah, these lights are much better in this. Even the rear reds are actually, you know, doing something. That's pretty cool. You know, whatever. Let's go! Don't need the siren on when there's no traffic. Yeah, right. Okay, so, you know, this would have been much nicer if there was, if it was raining like this when the fire was going on, because that would have helped with some of the fires. Because this is a downpour. Right, okay, so we're coming up to the motorway. This is a difficult junction, because you have to go from a standing start to, crossing 4 lanes of an angry motorway. Case in point. But they've all stopped. Stop and stop. Yeah, okay, we're good. Clear through the level crossing. It's a right turn here. So the Humane Labs is actually closer than I thunk they were. So we're going to proceed to the Humane Labs. Level crossings clear. I'm always paranoid about level crossings because I used to have a mod that greatly increased the speed of the trains, and they could go from spawning to being over the level crossings before the barriers even like put the lights on and had started to come down. So that was just a nightmare. So I took that off. I do need to get some of the train mods back on though. So yeah, we'll see how that goes in the future. Right. Anyway, so we're kind of in rural roads for the minute. So you know. Let's not lose control and become a hazard ourselves. There's the Blaine County Police doing their shiz. Okay, so this is the entryway to the Hazmat incident. So we'll put the siren on to let them know we're coming. There's nobody at the gatehouse. Oh, but the gate is opening. That's fine. Okay, so let's go. Oh god, I can't see anything! Look at that! Right, okay, so we've got the San Andreas ambulance service and the yeah, the San Andreas fire and rescue service. So let's go out and see what these guys have to say. Okay, cool. So why to speak to the firefighters? Get in there quickly. A firefighter and the worker missing in there. I tried to stop him, but he didn't listen. I couldn't risk sending any people inside because we don't have hazmat training. Okay. So, we're going inside. We're going inside the hazmat zone. So, let's get to our party wagon and do what needs to be done. Specifically, F3, model spawning, close menu, and we're going to decant the vest and put on the scuba gear, SCBA gear, breathing apparatus, which we've done. We're going to switch the tank on. And yeah, okay, do we need any other, got a flashlight, I don't think we need anything else. So, let's go inside. So, yeah. Let's go from the comfort of being inside to... Where's the entrance? This is a port cabin. I assume we don't go in here? No. Okay. How does one get in? Aha, here we go. Okay, right, fine. So, we don't know the nature of the incident. I think one of the messages got stuck, actually. So, let's have a quick... Let's go to brief. And let's go to... dialogue, no, mission, notifications. Okay, right, so that's all the information that we've got. Okay, so there's 2 people missing. We don't know the nature of the leak. We don't know what's leaking or damaged. I can hear some kissing. Kissing? I can hear some hissing. So maybe that is the source of the industrial incident, that it's a leak. That would make sense given that what we're dealing with. So we're just going through all of the places, having a check, making sure that we're not seeing anybody. Not found anything, so we don't even know where they are, to be honest. Which is a smidgen annoying, so we'll progress carefully, but we'll progress quickly but thoroughly. So as we're getting deeper, the hiss is getting louder, so, you know, there's that. Oh, hello, hello, hello. There's a big waft of gas just come through. That's not good. Can't get into these labs, so we're gonna have to assume they're secure. So let's go into here. Can't get through there. So we're going to proceed through the decontamination areas. So we're going to proceed through decon 2. Oh, whoa. Okay, so there's a firefighter. And there's the worker. And there's 2 gas tanks here, which seem, question mark, to be the source of the leakage. Oh, that's some thunderclap. Whoa. Okay, so T to repair the leak, get close to the tank. Okay, so this must be what's leaking. So, no point in trying to revive somebody when there's poisonous gas going around the place, assuming it's poisonous gas. I don't really know at this time. Chemical ingredients, so, yeah. So, okay, the leak is successfully patched. So, there's no more gas. Ventilation will clear the leak. Let's go ahead and attempt to rescue some people. So let's let's attempt to rescue this dude. They've been, I mean, he's got a respirator, but he's been exposed to chemical you know, chemical fumes for an extended period of time. So let's just say that I'm not holding out much hope. So we will do what we can do within reason for the people. So we'll do a number of compressions. Actually, here's an idea. So now that the area is secured, we'll keep our, we'll decant our breathing apparatus for now. And if we go to this and
Attention all units. Medical aid requested in the Humane Labs facility. Units reporting an injured civilian. Dispatch units from, Sandy Shores. Respond code 3.
they're coming from their stations. The guys outside aren't coming, so, you know. Yeah, there's not much. So like I say, like, what you would do, you wouldn't...
Ambulance. En route. Responding code 3.
How do I do this? Is it divide? Is it divide? Yeah, warping them closer. Okay, so that'll help get them closer, because you know they're like we're this is a major incident. We're already aware that they're here, so you know, hopefully that'll get them down here sooner. However, in terms of what I can do, there's nothing that I can do for this guy. The ambulance paramedics might be able to do more with their extra equipment and hot spicy drugs to help restart people's heart. It doesn't really work so well.
We can do.
But yeah, okay. So he's sorted for one. The other firefighter and the green helmets sorted for the other. So he deceased, and this other firefighter, different mod.
Get here in time.
No, so they're both dead. Okay, so scene secured. We've got 2 people here. I suppose we'd best check the rest of the facility. Oh well, yeah. We can see if they get anything. I need to get rid of the green helmets because I'm not using them for a uniform at the minute, so I need to just put them all back to yellow. Yeah, so we'll see. Nah, so both are deceased. So died. It'll come up with fall because they were spawned as opposed to died through an injury in game. So
all units, code 4.
Yeah, okay, so they are deceased. Yeah, it says cause of death is falling. That's what it just puts whenever... I wonder if there's a way I can change that, actually. I'll have to check. So just to be thorough, we'll do a search through the rest of the facility. Again, fast but thorough. It's pathology labs, so, you know, we don't want that. We've secured the leak and ventilation has cleared the air, so the air is now breathable, but obviously it wasn't always breathable, so we just need to have a quick check to ensure that nobody has not made it out and has passed away in a corner. I think this takes us down to like the swimway where you come in, so that's not really relevant, so yeah, I think that's as far as we can go, and there's no other casualties in the area, so let's just take a casual jog out. Meh. So that was Decon 1. proceed through Decon 2. And we'll take oh no, I'm wrong door. These doors. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so yeah. I like to, you know, all the warning alarms are going off. Well, that's not the right doors. God, it's so easy to get lost in this place. This place is a feckin' maze. Right, so we'll pop out, and yeah, so we did kind of get tied up unnecessarily, well, an excessively long time at that incident. I'll keep an eye on the development of this mod, and hopefully as soon as updates that come out that fix that, it'll be good. But yeah, we'll just have to, you know, be mindful of what incidents we do in the future. So we know, so we're gonna pop on out. Take a nice mild jog. Right back out into the rain, yeah. Right, okay, so we're gonna go into this model spawning, clothes menu. So we're gonna decant our apparatus and get our hazmat support thing back on. And we'll go speak to the firefighters again. Why? Oh, okay. Oh, so right, chlorine gas, right, okay. Passed out because of the gas. Okay, right, so we missed part of that story. But yeah, so scene's now secure, so we can all stand down. There we go. Yeah, so those guys have done their work. Their work for the day. So yeah, right. So I'll mute the audio for you guys for a second. I've still got it in indefinite quality with all of this rain. So yeah, so this has been the first episode in a while of on patrol, or on shift rather, with the San Andreas Fire and Rescue Service. Hopefully we get to see more of the callouts, and we only got to see 2 because they were quite long, quite involved callouts. But yeah, so we'll be interested to see how this mod progresses. But you know, it's just promise. I'll look forward to seeing what the other callouts are. But for just now, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching this episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye.